I always love being a part of this family, and I always love sharing some of the music that is written through therapy. Back in June, and Mike, I'm always amazed at how when I'm given what the theme is going to be, and sometimes I really pursue precisely that, and other times I'm just kind of like, well, this song's really talking to me today. And so I'm always amazed at how they come together, and I feel like it's going to happen right now. But so I've had the great opportunity. I love sharing my therapy songs with you, and back in June, I did a rafting trip with Pathfinders, a great organization, and it's a 3-day rafting trip, and it's a grief and loss trip. And we got to the river, and we put in at Loma, and the first day is going to be 10 miles. So we get in the boat, and the current, of course, was amazing. I mean, the water, we were like, oh man, this is going to be it's going to be exciting. and there was a wind coming up the river, seriously about 40 miles an hour. So then we're kind of like, okay, so who's going to win, the current or the wind? And so we get on the boat, and it was so bad. The boat I was in, the captain had his hat on, and we were going backwards at one point. His hat flies off and just flies up the river because of the wind. And as soon as it hit the water, the current brought it back. The hat was going to pass us. It caught up to the boat in no time at all. It was really one of the most amazing things. So the first night when we were out on the river, the wind was blowing so hard we couldn't set our tents up. So we sat in this circle, and as the therapy part of this, I have my little guitar, and I kind of tell my story and play a song. And then I pass the guitar around because it becomes like a talking stick, and people just share why they're there. And I have a pad, and I just start writing down whatever's being said. And then after we do that for a period of time, then they call us for dinner, and while everybody's at dinner, I put the pieces together and then play them the song when dinner's over. And this is, I think, one of the coolest ones we've ever written, and just wanted to share it with you.
Sitting in the circle with the winds of change blowing strong, sheltered by the tree, bounded by the river. I've been feeling lost. I've been wondering who I am. What I felt was personal. Seems it's more universal. And I've been trying to be solid when the ground is shifting, thinking in a million directions. I've been fighting to be heard and not knowing what to say. It's like trying to go with the flow into a headwind. Every time I feel like I've turned the corner. Finally let my guard down, knocked down again. And I've been trying to be solid when the ground is shifting, thinking in a million directions. I've been fighting to be heard and not knowing what to say. It's like trying to go with the flow into a headwind, into a headwind. Allowing myself to hope and questioning if I can. I've always been the rock, wondering if I still am. I've been trying to be solid when the ground is shifting, thinking in a million directions. And I've been fighting to be heard and not knowing what to say. It's like trying to go with the flow. I'm trying to go with the flow, trying to go with the flow, into a headwind, into a headwind, into a headwind.